I'm gonna be like,
Okay, it just started.
okay.
So, hi, ladies. Happy Thursday. I hope you all had a great 4th of July. We were pretty low key. We just went over to some friend's house and, lit off some fireworks. Here in Arizona, it's kind of a fire risk to light off too many. So, they weren't very big. And then no one wanted to go to work today, I think. So, I mean, it's different for me because I love my work. But when I went to the corporate 9 to 5, I certainly wouldn't want to go to work. But I want to introduce Nikki Perry to all of you. She is a member of our Facebook group, and she also is a current client of mine. So she's going to talk today a little bit about her experiences and about her background. And hopefully, you guys learn something. And if you have any questions, please post them as we're talking. So, welcome, Nikki.
Thank you very much. Good
Yes,
to be here.
yes. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Um, so I live in Nebraska,
Mhm.
and I was a pharmaceutical sales rep for 13 years, and I have a son with special needs, and so I had to resign from my work. I currently take care of him full time. We do ABA therapy in our home now, and so that's kind of what I do on a daily basis. My background was exercise science. Growing up, I always wanted to be a personal trainer, and then I went to law school, and then I got into pharmaceutical sales, and so I know a lot about health and fitness, but I don't always practice what I preach. And when you don't use it, you lose it. And things have changed a lot since I was in school. So yeah, that's a little bit about
Okay.
me.
All right. So, basically your full-time job is you're taking care of your son, correct?
Yeah.
And helping with his therapy.
Yep. I'm a therapist. I oversee all the therapy. I do data analysis. I have meetings, and yeah, it's a full time job.
Right,
Yeah.
definitely. So maybe someday you'll be doing therapy for other kids. Who knows, huh?
Possibly.
Yes. Okay. So, what caused you to think that or to reach out to believe that you needed help?
So, all of my life, I've really thought that I needed like, extreme willpower, and I thought I always needed absolute control to achieve all my fitness and nutrition goals. And as I've gotten older, I've kind of felt like I've been on this wheel, kind of this vicious cycle. So I'll start good on Monday, then I'll go downhill on Tuesday, I'll be good on Wednesday, then I'm kind of bad on Thursday to Saturday, then I have all this guilt, then I restrict, and then so I restrict, and then on Sundays, then I start increasing my cardio and doing more cardio, and then I'll formulate a new plan for the week, and then it repeats itself it just all repeats itself. And I've kind of been drinking a little bit, kind of telling myself that I feel fine. And it's just literally become exhausting mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Right. And has that
So,
affected your relationships with loved ones?
so it's definitely affected my relationships with my friends and family. My husband is amazing, and so he just kind of takes me for who I am. But yeah, there's been times when I have not done family functions because I've been worried about exercising instead, what the food's going to be there, or I just, don't feel good about myself, so I don't go. So it's definitely affected relationships.
Right. So I know you have followed my posts for a while. Was there a certain post that spoke to you that caused you to reach out?
I really just wanted to feel good about myself again, and I wanted to be proud of who I was. I really liked the messages that you were sending, and a lot of the posts that you had said really resonated with me. I really kind of wanted to see if the whole like less cardio, more weights was a theory that would work for me, because in my head I've always had to do 1 hour of cardio a day in order
Right.
to function, like cardio. Um, And I didn't think I could keep up with this pace forever. I just didn't really have any idea of what to do. I envisioned myself burning out in a number of years, and I wanted to learn more
Mhm.
about how to be strong and healthy again. And like I said, a lot about working on self improvement and learning to be healthy and strong and loving yourself. And I just really needed to get there.
Right. So I'm really glad you reached out and
Me
we
too.
talked and you enrolled in the program. So how has it been so far?
So it's been awesome. Um, let's see. I always like to hold on. I have taken some notes here because I
Yes.
forget the progress that I've made.
Yes, and you're total type A.
Yes, I'm
So-
a major type A person, so I always have to be prepared. So I really I needed to trust someone, and I definitely trusted you. And so you've helped me with a nutrition plan, flexible dieting. You've helped me to identify areas in my life where I need to focus on and improve. So you've helped me formulate some very, very specific life goals for mental, emotional, and physical self growth. And I remember, so I started out with my SMART goals, and they needed to get better and better and better and more specific. And it really made me take a look at what I wanted to accomplish and achieve, and really reflect on my life and where I'm at. It's helped me trust my body a little bit more and trust like my instincts. Um, let's see, you've created a fitness plan that's different than anything that I've ever done. And I've learned that um, I do need more rest. That if I don't get rest, my body's not going to grow. So I really no longer need that 1 hour of cardio. It's like it's almost gone from my mentality,
Good,
which
good.
which is really awesome. After a month, I've already actually seen results. I eat more food than I did before, and I'm seeing results on my body and my measurements. I'm much more mindful of my eating to fuel my body, and but I know that I can cheat and not beat myself up. I mean, there's still times I'm still early and I'm still working on it. So when I feel those negative feelings, I can switch them to positive and uplift myself and kind of get rid of them.
How do you do that? Is there something like
So
tools that
yes, so I think that was the next one. So I've definitely been learning a lot of mindful, healthy tools to help me get through my days. So daily meditation has been really awesome. When I did my first meditation, my brain, I couldn't focus, I couldn't do anything, and I'm really starting to hone in on that now, which is really cool. I do daily affirmations, so positive affirmations that I just repeat over and over. And once you say them enough and believe them, it will be true. I've read a book. I haven't read a book in a really long time. I read the book "You Are a Badass." It's been years since I've actually taken time to read a book, so that's been really nice. A self help book that has a lot of good tools and tips in that. I've started to do a tapping therapy, so I'm really new at that one, but uh, still working on that. Daily gratefulness is another thing that I'm working on. Um, and it's definitely changed my mindset. I've already kind of started to train my brain to override the negative self talk and to turn it positive, as I mentioned before. Um, so I really can't wait to see what the next 2 months brings. Using all the tools and the positives and the working on my goals, and yeah, it's been really awesome.
that's awesome. So has your friends and your husband and your family noticed anything different?
Um, I think, well, my husband definitely has noticed that I'm a little bit more calm and a little bit more happy and willing to try things. One of the things he said when you first prescribed me to have pizza again was, so you like it. Think of all the things that you have missed out on all these years. And another thing that you've done is sometimes you'll say, okay, what does your 80-year-old self want to tell you now? And it's obviously part of a Gestalt therapy process that we do.
Mm-hmm.
But just even taking a step back and thinking that way really kind of sets you straight. And so I don't. There's been so much. My mom is extremely happy. Um, I find myself not being as angry and short. I mean, definitely there's those days, but
Don't we all have that?
but yeah. I mean, I've done a lot more with my family,
What's
and
wonderful. Would you be willing to share about your son and the outing that you did?
oh yeah. So my son has autism and epilepsy, and it's been really, really, really hard these last couple years to even leave our house. The therapy we're doing now has helped tremendously, and so we've come a really, really, really long way in that sense. And one of my many goals is to be a little bit more spontaneous. And so we decided, my son and I decided that we were going to go to the library. He had never been to the public library, and I hadn't been for a gazillion years. So we ended up, we did a ABA therapy trial at the library, but it's something that I probably wouldn't have done before the program. And we had an amazing time. He did awesome. He was so proud of himself. I was so proud of him, and it just makes me want to keep building on everything that I'm doing with him and with friends. I actually went and saw my grandma. One of my goals is to visit her at her nursing home once a month, and I went there for her Fourth of July party, which was
Oh, nice.
yeah, which I was the only grandchild that went. So I'm definitely making efforts. So, and it feels good. It feels really good.
Good.
Yeah.
That's so great. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I think you can relate, and especially having a special needs son who takes a majority of your time, that us as moms, we tend to forget ourselves
Yes.
and put ourselves last. So what advice do you have for other moms that might be watching or see this who have been doing that? And go.
Well, definitely you have, that was kind of one of my things is, okay, I have to be strong and healthy for my son. And in order to do that, I have to be, I don't want to say selfish, but I have to be strong myself. I have to be strong first and foremost for myself so that I can be the backbone and strength for everybody else. And so, I would say if you're stuck in a rut or if you're not feeling your full self, obviously reach out to Hillary or do anything you can um, to take care of yourself first. Because if you're mentally and physically and emotionally healthy, then you're going to be just so much more productive, and everything's going to be easier and fall into place. And granted, life is not easy, but it's just one more thing that is not in your way.
Right.
So.
And your whole family's benefiting from that too.
And the whole family, my son, it's been really positive. Everybody's benefiting. Everybody's happier. We're doing more together. I just have more energy mentally and physically and emotionally, and it's worth it. You have to be a little bit selfish for yourself to make yourself healthy and strong in order to be all the people that we need to be in our roles.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, and
yes.
I cannot wait to see the next 2 months because you've done amazing.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been really great.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I felt like I had another question. Well, I was going to comment, Nikki mentioned some of the things that she's doing, which is the meditation, the affirmations, the gratefulness. And, you guys can take part in some of these things with this 30-day self-confidence challenge that I announced on Monday, and I did a live video on Tuesday about it. As you can see, Nikki has had such great results from implementing these daily habits, and I would love for all of you guys to see such great results. So check it out, take a risk, join the challenge, and if you guys have any questions about it, please post it in the group. Nikki, do you have anything else before we sign off? Okay. I know that we've had a couple of viewers, but I don't know if everyone's on right now. I think other moms would benefit from, oh, Nikki, I think Nikki dropped off accidentally, but um, for those of you who are, oh, here she is. I think she's coming back. Hey,
Hi.
I don't know, it dropped off for
I don't know.
for a second. I was saying, I know that there's other moms in the group that have special needs kids, and I think maybe they could learn a lot from your experiences and what you've learned about yourself through this whole process. So, would you
Yeah,
be willing, if anyone comments on this video, I'll tag you, or maybe they can tag you in their response, and maybe you could answer their questions if they
yeah,
catch this later.
absolutely.
Okay. Well, Nikki, thank you so much,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
we will be talking tomorrow.
Yes,
So,
I will. We'll see you tomorrow.
okay. All
Okay.
right. Take
Awesome.
care.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye.